Welcome, Naveen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, tell us about your startup, which is a SaaS-based mobile platform for small and medium businesses.
Great. So we essentially started, so you're aware of lots of applications are there for companies to manage their work-related activities. But predominantly these have been used by large companies. Large enterprises have implemented these solutions. And the small and medium size companies have been slow on the uptake, and they have other issues in terms of the talent and capability to define these processes. So we've essentially taken that as a problem and gone after that. So we've essentially built a whole bunch of templates of business processes industry-wise that you can actually take as is and then start from that and modify for your company-specific requirements. And the entire platform is mobile enabled so that you do not have to give devices. You can work with the existing devices, which is the mobile phone. And it's also very rapidly deployable, correct? So you don't really need a large training time. You don't need people to be briefed over weeks about how to use the platform. You can just implement a solution and have them download on their phone and get started. And literally within a few days, you can actually have an entire company implement the solution and get working on it.
What kind of features that are there on your platform that small and medium enterprise can use?
Yeah, so the limitations that small and medium enterprises have is that they don't have strong internal IT teams. They don't have people who are are sort of very qualified in terms of using multiple solutions and can understand the nuances of different things, correct? So we made it a very easy to use, simple interface that even basic people with basic qualifications and somebody who could, so we actually qualify people as people who are capable of using WhatsApp, correct? So WhatsApp qualified is sort of a degree in. And we say that if you're able to use WhatsApp, you should be able to use MobileOffice. And we've kept the number of buttons that you can tweak on limited. And it has multiple capabilities. So one is the business process, but also we have the ability to communicate. So there's a communication chat channel, there is a task management channel and a knowledge management channel within the same application. And each of these work with each other. So you can set up a task from the system and assign it to people to do, and you can have them completed on the business process that is there inside the MobileOffice.
Is my understanding correct that it is also sector agnostic? It can be rolled out from any industry in the SME?
Yes. So yeah, so we started with the usual the low-hanging fruits in terms of the sales and distribution processes. So the Salesforce automation elements were the easy ones, and then into the NBFC, microfinance, BFSI segment, where loan origination, collections are processes that are done in the field, and we enabled those processes. But then we've gone into agribusiness. So we've done an entire process for an agri contract farming company. We've gotten into the plantation business. We've got inquiries on a querying process. So a querying company wants to use our system. So literally any business process where you have distributed teams and you want to collect information, aggregate it, and also disseminate work, you can essentially use MobileOffice.
So what kind of customer base are you servicing at this point in time?
We've got a few thousand customers at this point in time. And as a cloud-based SaaS platform, we can essentially scale up to multiple thousands of users. And our promise is essentially for our customers not to worry about the technology end of this. We will always maintain the application and the servers and the cloud components. And you can essentially get started with doing everything that you've been doing and a lot more by having information flow. So our promise is do more, do better, and we turbocharge your business with real-time data.
And I'm assuming because it's designed for SME, it's affordable and based on a monthly subscription model?
That is correct. So we've essentially, the platform is priced at 300 rupees per user per month with your basic sets of business processes. And it has all the components, all the core components of communication, task management, business process, and knowledge management at that price. and then you can essentially add on different processes. So one of the other elements that businesses, small and medium businesses, don't go into is they look at the larger problem. So usually starts with operations or sales, but I think like an iceberg, what's above the surface is only 1/7 of the overall iceberg, correct? So we essentially say that you start using with what you think is your largest problem, and then adapt it to other elements which are as large a problem, but something that today is not something that you see. So we want companies to start with wherever they think their problems lie, and then expand into other business processes that would add value to their company.
Uh, like the small and medium enterprises that are there in India, also in the SAR nations, the
Yeah.
challenge is the same, the
Yes.
scope's the same. Are you also looking at expanding into these areas? Already you are there.
So we are talking to people in these areas. So our business model essentially involves talking with consultants, business consultants who work with small and medium enterprises and implementation partners in different geographies. So this platform can be operated literally today at any geography. It could be even in the Western world. But we see, you're right. So the SAARC countries, Southeast Asia, Middle East, Africa are all geographies that we can address at this point in time. And actually, from a platform perspective, there's nothing that stops it. So we want strong partners who understand local business nuances to be able to use the platform to build templates which are applicable for their geographies and for the industries that they're expertise in.
Is language India, is a multi-language country. India is a multilingual country. Is language by any chance a barrier, or you already found a way around it?
So one, like I said, WhatsApp qualified. WhatsApp essentially allows you to enter data in any language. So we also allow data entry in any language. The platform currently is in English, but can easily be adapted to a language. Localization is possible on the platform. And that's something that I think will, especially as we go into the smaller towns, is a big opportunity space, especially with Hindi-speaking population, and local languages in each geography would essentially be using this. But business as a operating language, I think English is fairly universal, and it's a good starting point. So we work with microfinance institutions that work with people with very basic English capabilities, and sales teams across the country with basic language skills, and we've really not seen a problem. And that's to do with once you understand the structure of the application, you can quickly enter the data that is expected of you, and you can see the results that are coming in and be able to respond to it in the limited business nuance action.
For you as a business, what does it mean to be part of NashTech 2020?
Oh, we're delighted to be part of NashTech 2020. We're very happy that we've been selected to showcase in this event. And we look forward to meeting potential customers. We look forward to meeting potential investors. And we look forward to meeting partners who could essentially cooperate with us to expand our product, and we could cooperate with them to reach out their products to our customers. And I think there is a large opportunity of cooperation that is available, and all startups should partake of this opportunity. And large companies too, correct? So we also look forward to the large businesses that will be part of this conference, and will help us expand our reach into areas that they would not normally service themselves, but they could give us the contacts and the support to reach out to these customers.
My Startup TV is all about showcasing startups and small businesses like yours. How do you see this platform?
I think things like what you're doing with My Startup TV is essentially very critical to showcase companies that still haven't found their voice, correct? So we are companies that are still putting our product together, reaching out to the people that we know, and you essentially can take our voice and reach out to a much larger audience, and hopefully that will start the cascade of new customers, new partnerships, and new business, and maybe unicorns in the future.
Thank you, Navin. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you. Good day.